Okay, so while I'm away for a week, some of my clients have asked me to produce a video or some ab workouts that they can do while I'm away. So what I'm going to do is a quick video to show you some easy ab workouts that you can do in the comfort of your own home. Start off with, as those that I work with know, I like to work on the core first before we do any other crunches or such. So we can easily start off with what's called the V. All that is a literal bum on the floor, feet off the floor, back and upper body off the floor, and you're just holding it. If that's getting too easy, you can progress it to bring your knees in and then straighten it back out. Bring your knees in, straighten it back out. Bring your knees in, straighten it back out. Alright, the next exercise that I like to do is called the plank. So all we'll do is turn over, elbows will go on the floor, feet, toes on the floor, and all you're going to do is hold your body in a nice stable position, nice and low, not too bent, so you're laying on the floor, not too high, so your bum's in the air, but all you're going to do is a nice, balanced plank. Now again, if you want to progress this, then essentially what you can do is raise onto your hands and then bring it back down. Raise onto your hands, bring it back down. If that's still too easy, you can take your legs off the ground, you can take your arms off the ground, or if that's still too easy, then you can take one leg and one arm off the ground at the same time. Okay, another exercise that works nicely on the core, very common, is called leg raises. So with this one, all you do, you start with your legs in the air, slowly let them down, do not let them touch the floor, and you bring it back up. Again, you lower your legs, do not let them hit the floor, and then you raise your legs. Now once you've done that, at the end of each set, I like to put in a little challenge where I will either hold my legs up for 5 or 10 seconds. After the 5 or 10 seconds, I will work in middle ground, again another 5 or 10 seconds, and then I will lower it, so just off the floor for another 5 or 10 seconds before relaxing. Taking a little rest, and then you can move on to the next set. The last exercise that I'm going to show you today, which works predominantly just on the core, is called the butterfly. So with this one, all you do is you get your leg on your back, legs tucked in, and then all you'll do is you literally just shift your body weight so that you're in, what's classified as close to the V position, and then you roll it back in. V position, and then you roll it back in. Now again, if you want to advance this, then what you can do is you can get up, and then you can bring one knee in, bring the second knee in, before then going down again.
I like to ask difficult questions. How close do you think you came to changing your life? And get the answers that you want to hear.
Right, and then once you've done that, you can move on to the next exercise. Another ab exercise that I'm going to show you today, some called a reverse crunch. So essentially, what that consists of is being on your back, having the legs curled in, putting them back, but then bringing them back in again. So all you're doing is your momentum swinging one way, so momentum swinging outwards, and then stop, that's where the work's done, and then I bring it back in. So again, to progress that, you can kick and then go into a reverse crunch from there. So with this one, you have your hands underneath your bum, and all you'll do is you'll kick up to the sky and then reverse crunch. Kick up to the sky, reverse crunch. Kick up to the sky, reverse crunch. So this way, essentially, you're actually starting to begin some of the crunching process. Another exercise that's similar to that actually involves curling in, reverse crunch. So this time again, with reverse crunch, you never let your feet touch the ground. In, feet do not touch the ground. Now notice how my lower back comes off the floor because I'm accentuating the crunch. So again, all the way in, crunch, feet do not touch the floor. Alright, now once you've done that, we start showing you some of the crunches that you can do, because these I believe are equally as important. So, you know, one of the basic crunches, lay back, feet flat on the floor, and all you do is you keep your lower back on the floor, keep your bum on the floor, but you just raise your shoulders. So your shoulders come up nice and high. And a progression of this would be to bring your knees up. So you notice how you've got nice right angles, and again, just nice crunch. And you can notice here just how much the abs are crunching in this exercise. Another version of a crunch is having your legs wide apart, hands nice and low, and again, all you're doing is pushing your hands forward, keeping them as low as possible. So I'll show you from this view here. Again, hands nice and low, and my hands stay low. Don't come up here, but they stay low. So even though you're crunching, but you're crunching the abs in a slightly different way. Those are the few exercises that I think can be done over the week. Again, if you have any more requests, please let me know, and I will give you the information from America. Hope you enjoy your week.